Hello, my beautiful Taurus. It's been a while since you've seen me around, which I'm sorry for, or maybe it's your first time here. In any case, I am here, and I intend to be here at least weekly, if not more often than that. Definitely, I'll be doing a monthly reading for each sign. I'm sorry, I may never get back into the weekly thing again, but I do intend to do lots of other things, book reviews. I want to do a lot more readings, and I want to do a lot more reviews of tarot decks. That's a biggie for me because I have a zillion of them. And the other thing I want to do is answer your questions because I have so many of those also, and I'm really collecting them, and I will answer everyone. I'm going to get into that really soon, and that'll be fantastic. So anything you want to ask me, doesn't matter what it is, I'll give you my opinion and the opinion of the cards, or my interpretation of the reading of the cards. And I think that's going to be a lot of fun and hopefully really informative. So I will answer your questions specifically to you, even though it'll be, recorded for all to see. So know that in advance. And of course, for those of you who want private things, just contact me and we'll make that happen. So today, Taurus, this is your reading for the month of September 2022. And let's see where we get. I am quite excited about the beginning of the month. Not that it's the first day, it's the 6th today. So for the rest of September, let's see what we've got. Oh, you can't start too much better off than the sun being your first card, can you? I think not. Oh, this is not quite as yummy as the sun. But I'm seeing something here that is looking quite good. In fact, very, very good. Okay. This is quite the reading. I'm going to say, I'm getting a certain vibe here. I don't always read the cards the same way. You'll notice sometimes I sort of read them individually and then we try to piece them together. This might mean this and this might mean that. And the reason for that is when you're doing a reading for a lot of people, you have to give a lot of options. But in this particular case, because this panel is almost like telling a story, something has happened to you, Taurus, and please let me know if you feel that this applies to you or it's absolutely completely out of the water. There's been something that's happened to you where you felt incredibly defeated. Now, this isn't terribly unlikely because most people in the world have had this happen at one time or another. And whatever it was affected you greatly. But now you are coming out of that. You're going away from that. You are escaping from that level of trauma and you're moving away. You're going on a figurative journey away from all of that. That's the past. That's gone. Goodbye to all of that. And now we're going to start fresh. This probably took years, this succession, I'm going to say. Sometimes it's faster with certain people, but typically things like this that make us feel this bad take some time. So there's this process and there's this journey and there's this, I sometimes will say about this card that it's getting rid of baggage. I hate to use, psychobabble, but it is kind of like that. It's like there's this burden, this weight from this defeat, or sometimes it's a betrayal, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a series of things. Really makes us feel like, we're done in. And then there's this regrouping and this process of healing and changing our way of thinking and all of these various things that get you to this point, which is very hard to do. But being that this card is next to the sun and above the world, you are going to be absolutely fine. This is so positive, this reading. I don't always say that when there's a really negative card like this, but it's showing us the progression of you moving away from this kind of thing and moving into the true, positive, happy parts of life. Now, Taurus, this could be you. The Queen of Pentacles, because this represents an earth sign, of which Taurus is one. This could represent, excuse me, it could represent Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. So it could be you, if, since you are Taurus, if you are sort of in this mode of life, usually a woman, somebody who takes care of the home and family, but can also have outside work and whatever. It doesn't mean you're confined to that, but is also very accomplished. Somebody who's a saver, somebody who's very good with doing anything that stands the test of time, long-term marriage, long-term investing, long-term anything. So this could be you, but if it is not you, it could be somebody you know, or it could be the concept of all these things, running a good positive home, being one to, save and care about your resources, be careful of the things that you tend, kind of thing. And right above that, we have more pentacles. So again, something that applies to earth signs. This one is about working hard, gaining skills, gaining more, knowledge about your craft, whatever that may be, or your work. And it's very positive. If it is you, again, this almost tells a story like this is you working hard, getting to a certain place in life, which is very happy, very secure, feeling the wondrous feeling of childlike joy that the sun gives us. And then you've got the King of Cups. So this is a water sign. It can, if it's a person, it's a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. This fellow is very, very accomplished. He is, kind of at the top of his game. He's done a lot, very successful. Certainly very successful relationship-wise. He is one you can talk to about relationships and love and communication and intuitive things that, can affect you positively. This is too bright, I think, so I'm moving it over a little bit. He's a great guy. He's, the cups are relating to the water signs, which are, water is purifying, water is moving, water is, ever changing, and it represents so much. And these people are very intuitive and just good at love language and stuff like that. So if it's a person, now this would be fun, and it could happen for some of you that this is the story of a family, that we've got mom and dad and child, and this is their love story. The child here, or teenager or young adult, is an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, fire sign, Page of Wands. Now, these court cards, which is where things get a little bit jumbled, they can represent people, but they can also represent concepts. So the Page of Wands is all about somebody learning to take action. I mean, Wands people take action naturally, but learning to put that action into something positive that you can build on. Because most people who are fire signs want to go in every direction at once, and that doesn't always work very well. So, the page is all about learning and growing and building and learning how to take that action for the positive. It's very exciting and youthful and, a free spirit also. And then here you've got the Lovers. Now not the Lovers, the Two of Cups, not the Lovers. Cancel that. Cancel, no lovers. The Two of Cups. They can be lovers, but they can also be a wonderful, wonderful business partnership, or the best of friends, or it could be a brother and a sister. It can be any two people who have that, knack where you can finish each other. I can't even talk. Finish each other's sentences, where you are, there's a meeting of the minds. It's very, very exciting, whether it's in a business partnership or a love relationship or a parent and child, and you have that meeting of the minds. It is just magic. So this is a really beautiful reading, and I'm just going to guess, and of course this may be true for some of you and not true for others, but this is excuse me, I'm so sorry. It's one of those readings that to me feels like turning the pages of a book. You're feeling that progression of the story. So I'm going to say that here there's that bad thing, and then coming out of the bad thing into this beautiful, beautiful light and all this happiness and good stuff. And ultimately, because the world is here at the center of this reading, this is the completion of your life. You're going to do well. You're going to have a great, amazing, wonderful life. And part of that is because you do the steps that you need to do to get there. And I'm just curious as to if any of you have this situation where this is you, Taurus, and then this is your person you're with, your special person that you're madly in love with, or it could be just, like I said, a business partnership or some other very positive thing. And with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And then here's this other person. Maybe it's your child, the child of these two. Maybe this is a wonderful business partnership, and this is the young employee who brings so much passion and light into the work. This person is Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So it just feels like a storybook. So I'd love to hear your comments, and what you have to say about it would be great for me. I'd love to have your feedback, and please feel free to contact me anytime at Angie@silverthreadtarot.com. And if you want to book something privately, or if you want to talk about today's reading, or send me your questions. That's the biggest one of all. So have a wonderful rest of the month. I will be thinking about you, and I will see you soon. Take care.